Yeah, go ahead. Your question.
Aí você?
Activation at 2 o'clock with microphone activities. Thank you.
Plus bien. Yes.
Afternoon, can I help you?
Hi. I think I need to see Reno.
See who?
Reno.
My name is Rian.
Ram.
What's your name, sweetie?
Philip is here.
What time is your appointment?
Got changed from 1 to 2.
Okay, just have a seat. I'll let her know that you're welcome.
Worry about that.
Sorry?
It's good to see Michael. It's good to see Michael.
Yeah, the same guy last week.
It's me.
See the probation officer too? That girl, the probation officer?
Yeah.
Why they don't swap? I have nothing against you. I don't mind to have one like. It's more or less my type, but don't tell her. Otherwise, otherwise next week she'll be.
How are you?
Okay, I'm a bit tired because my bus drops me in. You know where is the main junction, close to the Wilden Junction.
Yeah.
And then I have to walk all the way with these sheds.
Okay. First thing, where are you staying now?
Sorry?
Where are you staying?
What do you mean?
Where are you living?
I don't have a place.
Yeah.
I found close to Putney Bridge, a place in a park that belongs actually to the local council.
Okay, so in the...
It's a toilet.
Okay.
It's clean enough. If it's not clean,
Yeah.
I have bleach in my trolley.
Yeah.
I wipe it,
Okay.
and I leave it even better than. And it is a perfect place because it is safe. The door is a iron door, cast iron door, and I can lock from inside and prevent people to get in while I'm asleep. So the problem is that there's no hot water to wash myself. There's no heating, so after 2-3 o'clock I have to put extra socks and probably wear the shoes, otherwise I will wake up with the feet frozen.
Okay.
So, but each time I receive my benefits, usually book 1 or 2 nights in a hotel, have a proper bath.
Oh, so you intended benefits?
Yeah, I'm a benefits, yeah.
How
Universal.
about housing allowance? Are you entitled to that?
Sorry?
Have you applied for housing?
Housing benefits.
Yeah.
Before, because I'm on benefits already for, let me see, 2020, yeah, just before the pandemic, I think I was already on benefits because I lost a few jobs and then I got another job, but during the pandemic there was extra money to everyone, and yeah, so that's since then, so we are in 2025, at least for 5 years. I'm on the benefits, but by that time I was still working, and I had also a place where to live. I was renting a room inside a flat.
So why don't you want to rent? Don't you want a place to live, rent?
Naturally,
The housing benefits.
Naturally, the housing benefits is different what I was receiving, because since the moment I rented privately, the universal credit, there's some housing help with the housing costs.
Yeah.
So I receive it directly from the universal credit.
So should I apply for that also for you? From the universal credit.
No, but the universal credit only pays if I'm paying someone for.
So I'm saying, I can help you get if you can look around for a place.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll help you get the deposit and.
That's the problem. At the moment, I have my budget is tight.
That's what I'm saying. I'll help you. I'll refer you to someone who will help you with the.
With the deposit.
Okay,
That's great if you can. Yeah, that's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, because the moment is one of the obstacles I have. If someone comes and say, I rent a room to you, it is 1 month's rent in advance and 1 month's deposit. I don't. For the rent I have, if it's in the beginning of the month. For the deposit, I won't have. Otherwise, there was no money left to eat. You understand?
Okay. So I'll get somebody to.
Yeah, please.
To help you with.
Yes, that would be great. That would be fantastic, because that's the problem I have. Where I am, I don't pay anything, but I don't spend anything apart of the electricity. But it's not appropriate conditions. It's better than sleeping rough. On the streets or in the corner or in a garage.
And the weather is changing.
The problem is the problem, because that place doesn't have any heating. It's extremely cold. But there is 2 toilets there. There's one big that is a disabled toilet, and that small one that is a unisex toilet. So that toilet, the small one, that's where I sleep, is less cold. The floor is less cold than the other one, because when I found that place about a year ago, I was sleeping in the bigger one, and the bigger one, the floor is freezing cold.
How long have you been homeless?
I became homeless on the 8th of April. I mean, I became. Yeah.
Hey, no better.
Reception, please. Sinead, reception.
Can I call you in about 10 minutes and just doing something? Okay. So how long have you been homeless?
Since 8th of April last year. So 1 year and a half, basically.
Last year.
1 year and a half, 18 months.
Okay. And you're receiving benefits, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on benefits. I have two kinds of benefits. It's the basic universal credit, and then I have the other one that is limited capacity, and for limited capacity for work and work-related activities.
Okay.
It's basically the double of the basic universal credit, so that's not too bad.
Okay. And your qualifications, how's your qualifications?
Work qualifications?
Yeah, your educational qualifications.
Sorry?
Your educational qualifications.
I did university, but I didn't finish. I have two models, basically 1.5, because the second model is just half of the year.
Where were you working before?
Sorry?
What was your job before?
I always worked as a cleaner.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The last job I had was domestic assistant in a care home.
Yeah.
And but basically that's the jobs I did: packing, cleaning, or in McDonald's many years ago.
Yeah.
But then I am in this situation, so I'm not sure it's going to change so soon.
Okay.
And I am out of work for 4 years. Yeah, it was in 2021, nearly 5 years I'm out of work, off sick. I was homesick, and then the company decided not to resign, and I decided to do myself, because there was no point for the company to start waiting for me, and I won't be so soon fit for work. So soon. So I resigned in March this year. I gave them the letter in hand, and I told them there's no point to keep an employee that you cannot count on. So that's it. And the universal didn't cause any impact on the universal credit, because I did in a way that.
Okay.
So because I know the law, I was studying law.
Okay.
That was the course I was doing
Okay.
in the university, and so just one model I was going to do last year, but then this situation happened and got worse, and I don't have a place where to rest the head and study, focus on activities, or to do the tutorials. You understand? Because in the Open University. That's the university I was doing a course. Is online. We have face-to-face tutorials once a month, but mostly the tutorials is online.
Yeah.
Understand? So it's like a video conference, but without the. Sometimes it depends on the device you have, and I don't have a place
To study.
and to attend the tutorial. You understand? If I am at home, I have just one room for me. I'm in my privacy with my phone, sign in, and then we can do it. But without a place, I couldn't do it. You understand? So I have the book in here. If you want, I'll show you.
No, it's okay. So basically, the main thing we should start working on is your accommodation.
Yeah, I think that should be the next step. Yeah.
And what is your health-wise? How are you health-wise?
My health condition. Yeah, well, I have altered bowel conditions that go and come back, like sometimes diarrhea and incontinence, or when I don't have a diarrhea and incontinence, I have a constipation.
Okay.
It might be a sign that I might have bowel cancer. So it's something that is still under investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But because now I don't have a fixed residence, everything stopped. And I already spoke to my doctor. We did exams which didn't confirm apparently, but I need to do extra exams. I have also chronic fatigue, because anything I do, I feel extremely exhausted. Doesn't matter if it's physical or mental. Sometimes I'm preparing. One of these days I was preparing an application to the court to adjourn a hearing, because I was assaulted last year, and the guys are going. They pleaded guilty, but the judge still wants to know if the injuries. That's why I wear glasses. If the injuries were permanent or not, because that's the difference between So the guy might go 6 months to jail, or might go 12 years. You understand? So that's the thing, and he wanted extra evidence, and the medical appointment with the ophthalmologist I have is in the same day of the trial. So I have to ask to adjourn, and it took about 1 or 2 hours to do the application until after I finished, I was exhausted. I needed a night to sleep, but it was 12 o'clock. You understand? And even if I wanted to take a rest, I couldn't because I don't have work. You understand? So it's complicated. But that's the thing, that's the sign that I have chronic fatigue, because whatever I do, physical or mental, it leaves me exhausted.
Okay. So I think the main thing we should start working on is your housing.
Yeah, it would be the most important.
And is there anything else I need to know? Anything bothering you? Any other help?
At the moment, well, we spoke last week about that possibility. It looks like it's not going to work. It's not going to go.
When are you going to travel?
No, I'm not going to travel so soon. That because the person in question is not exactly the appropriate person for a compromise.
Well, yeah.
She had a traumatic. I don't have any problems to tell you because the whole story is in the social media.
Yeah.
So it's exposed. Because Donald Trump did with the king a deal, because both are drug dealers. I don't know if you know. The king offered him for half the price a whole lot of heroin, and in exchange of taking me to America.
Yeah.
He first was wondering direct adoption, but Donald Trump wanted to impose certain conditions to me that I found acceptable. I said no. I am homeless, but I have my freedoms, and my freedoms should remain intact. And I said no. So then his doctor, older doctor that you might see in social media, Ivanka, got separated from the husband. They are not still officially divorced, but it might come out at any time. And she's here in London. And he asked her to approach to me to see if we could join together and who knows, to get married. But there's a thing, I'm not her kind and she's not my kind, despite being extremely beautiful. There was other things that I'm not going to tell that were involved that made me think twice that could be an excellent opportunity. And the problem is that as a wife she's horrible, because at the moment she is living partnership with a guy called Gary or Gerald, I'm not sure, but he's a guy, he's British, but he's like you, he's black, and he's big. He's the size of a horse. He's really like Shaquille O'Neal. The basket is the same size. It's like him, because she's tall. She's 180, and she likes tall men. And yesterday there was a scene at home, and someone showed me the footage. I was shocked, because if you live in partnership, even if you're not married, if you're in partnership with a woman, you expect her to do some house duties. Like, you're not going to cook for her. No. Doesn't matter if she's the daughter of the president, she has to cook, or if you don't want to cook, she can order something in Uber Eats or Deliveroo. She didn't want to do one thing, neither another. They have a bloody argument. And the footage I see was shocking, because despite she was smaller than him, she advanced towards him, pushed him while they were arguing, and he's double size of her, and he was shocked. He was not afraid, but he had to back up. And this morning, someone showed me again some footage this morning, and she asked him, "What do you want for breakfast?" "I want coffee," and pick up the coffee, throw it in. But she's crazy. She's mad. That's the woman that Donald Trump wanted to get married. You will get married to a woman like this? No matter how beautiful she is, how rich she is. It's the last woman in planet Earth, in the whole universe, that will get married. So that's why, at the moment, that situation is not going to further. So there was a possibility of a replacement, but at the moment the situation is an impasse. You understand? Yeah. So for now, I'm not going to travel. If the situation changes, I have your email, and I email you. You understand? Okay. But for now, I'm not wondering, even if because she's a little bit unstable. Today she says, "I'm going to meet Amadeu, I'm going to see him, I'm going to take him to Scotland." But later on, she changes her mind, she stays again. She's on that indecision.
Where is she now? Where is she? Is she here in the UK?
She's in London. She's in London since early August. She's for nearly 3 months already here. She's wanting to live here. She has 3 kids in America, all of them minors. she doesn't care, because if she goes back to her kids, she has to start washing the clothes, tidying up the house, shopping for everyone, waking up in the morning. She doesn't want that anymore.
Okay. Okay. So let me go back to my and start working on this.
The housing.
The housing. Yeah.
Yeah, right now that's what we have to think about. So right now I don't have plans to travel. If the situation changes, I doubt, but if the situation changes, I have your email. I think you received an email already from me with documents. So I'll tell you what's going on, or I call you directly to the. I think I have the telephone from here. I think I have a text message, and I see if there is a. But even if I travel, I'll be back on the following weekend. We discuss it face to face.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I will travel. It doesn't look like.
Okay.
According to the person who is showing herself who he is, I prefer to sleep in the toilet for the rest of my days than living in a palace. It's in the Bible actually. It's something like it's better to live in the corner of a roof than in a palace with a viral woman. You understand? Something like that. So. I didn't have the phone number.
Okay. So I'll see you next week on the 30th, yeah?
Okay.
And I think I'll have something for you. I'll have an idea of what's happening next week on the 30th.
Okay.
I'm going to put the application now, and
That's
then
right.
I'll let you know next week on the 30th. What's the best time for you?
Sorry, best time for?
To come here on next week Thursday.
The same time.
Okay.
Yeah, better in the afternoon. Because
Okay.
in the morning I'll be busy doing something else.
Okay, definitely. So I'll put the application in and then let you know what's happening.
Yeah, then we will speak. I think I sent you an email last week. Let's see. Did you receive my mail?
I didn't receive your email, that's the thing.
Sorry? You didn't?
No. Because my email is, I don't know if you will.
Okay, it's here.
Michael dot Mary. Oh, you forgot the one after Mary. The one.
Michael McMary.
One.
Okay. So I'm gonna forward this email. Where is that? Okay.
That's my email.
I'm gonna forward and I'll send to you right now. Okay. Let's see. Michael dot one justice. Okay, send. Sending. Do you see the email in the mobile phone?
No, I'm upstairs.
Looks like it's done. Yeah, it's yours. If it's correct or not. It's correct.
Yeah, it should be. But you don't have to. You don't have to put the .com at the end.
And
You don't have to put the .com at the end.
It's wrong. It's wrong. Do I have to do it again? It's not UK. Gov.uk. Oh gosh, I knew that.
.uk.
Oh my god. Okay, man.
So you've been homeless for almost 2 years.
A year and a half at least.
Year and a half, okay.
Yeah. So because in the first 3 months I went to Blackpool, where you can find hotels as cheap as 17, 15 pounds. Now in the winter for 15 pounds a day you find a hotel. Not a good one, but enough at least to have a a place here to have proper sleep, proper bath, etc. But I had to come back to London, and here in London you won't find those prices here. So that's why the situation got worse.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna send you this. Yeah. Message sent. Yeah.
So we'll discuss on Thursday.
Yeah. So next Thursday. Sweet. This one. Yeah. We'll do a screenshot.
Hello? Speaking? Yeah. I'm alright, yourself?
You just.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Hello? Hey, Frank. Hello. Hello, Franklin. Yeah. I said, somebody don't want to speak to me. Yes, Michael speaking. With a meter. Yeah, yeah. So okay, so there was a mix up basically. Okay. So next week Thursday, what time can you come in? Can you come in earlier so I'll let them know that what times to do for your unpaid work? What's it? Yeah. 12 o'clock. And what time is unpaid work on next week? Okay, let me try and call them and sort them out so I can arrange your office appointments on a different date. I'll call them and talk to them. I'll cancel that bridge, don't worry. Okay, so I'll talk to them and let them know what happened. Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to them and let you know what happens. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah.
Finish. Ah, yeah, that's right here, the next appointment.
Fresh one. Thursday.
30.
Yeah, it's the 30th. $12:30.
12:30?
What time? What time do you want?
2 o'clock.
From 2 o'clock.
So, yeah, it's better.
So I'll see you at 2 o'clock next week. By that time, I should have your things sorted.
Can you put properly? Because it's here it's more 12 than 14.
Okay. We'll get to talk about
Ah, yes, but yeah.
So I'll see you next week at the same.
Next week, yeah.
I'll try and get this housing thing sorted out.
Yeah, it'll be great. Because I need this. I can survive because I'm.
But not before the winter's coming.
Yeah, in the winter it's hard to.
Okay.
See you next week.